Patrick by Ryerson. There are very few boards I haven't served on, and I am now the school committee. Governor, I want to thank you personally for coming down. It's so refreshing to see a governor of the state of Massachusetts actually come to our town to talk to us in a conversational way like this. I'm very concerned about the gas tax. I'm a fan. I heard you speak at my commencement at UMass and was very impressed then. I am now. And I know that you can do the things you're setting out to do with our help. I want you to know that this community doesn't feel as if it isn't part of the greater Boston area as far as our feelings towards being able to help other people are concerned and our obligations to those other people through improving education and transportation and the infrastructure of the state. I am concerned about the gas tax and about what each penny is going to mean to young people and people, the working poor specifically, and we have them, especially in this economy, who are going to be traveling 20, 30 miles a day, one way, to work. I certainly hope that it proves to be worth the extra sacrifice that is going to be laid upon the lower middle class and people in surrounding communities who don't have bus transportation. Have you, that being said, have you considered a higher tax on liquor, on cigarettes, on some of these things that we don't have to have? And if you have, what was the conclusion that you came to?
Vi, you asked about the impact on the working poor. It actually relates a little bit to Barry's question about other people who don't have about seniors and folks who just don't have, frankly, most people don't have a lot of disposable income right now, and a gas tax is fundamentally regressive. I mean, there's no way around that, right? There are other solutions, progressive solutions, but they require a lot more lift than what we're talking about. I mean, we don't have a progressive income tax, for example. And a lot of people mention that to me a few times. But that takes a constitutional amendment. That's a big deal. I'm just talking about how we use the tools we have. And I have in mind what it means to poor people to be facing a gas tax. I will say that to the extent that the gas tax is raised by drivers in Milton, where I live, for example, and helps to pay in part for service on the T, that's its own, that has a redistributive quality, if you will, and that's not a bad thing for poor people in terms of the quality of the service and moderating the fares. But there's no way around the problem that you're talking about with the tools we have. With the tools we have.
Governor, did you,
come back to you,
thank you. Did you consider, did your team consider higher taxes on liquor and cigarettes?
Oh, I'm sorry. You asked about that. Actually, in the budget, in the budget we filed, we asked that the sales tax be eliminated on candy, on liquor, and there was one other thing you won't know. To close other gaps we had in our sorry?
Wasn't it soda?
Soda, that's it, sugar soda.
That be eliminated?
Yeah, right now you don't pay a sales tax on
Be implemented.
Be implemented.
Oh, the exemption,
yeah,
okay.
so it's exemption would be eliminated, which would raise something for a wellness fund, which we would use for public health programs, immunization programs, and what have you. But that's also controversial, right? It's hard. This stuff is hard.
Governor,
And
just one more point if I may.
yeah.
I think what I'm trying to say to you is that the working poor are not only in Boston and the metropolitan.
I hear you. Right.
They're out here too. They're in all over the South Shore and the North Shore and out west. And those people will be impacted by the cost of gas because they don't have the money to buy the new fuel efficient cars. So what I'm asking personally as a taxpayer is that you look very closely, should someone want to lift that tax higher, and that if possible you bring it down.
Think about them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hear you.